Greetings, folks. Welcome to week 6 of our course. Week 6, we're rolling through the course here, and I hope it's been fun and interesting so far. This week is part 2 of our cultural regions. There were just so many things to do. I couldn't pack it all into 1 week, and I didn't want to make you pack it all into 1 week either. So here's week 2 of cultural regions. There's so much to explore here that's why we're spending 2 weeks on it. So again, the checklist this week: read the weekly readings right after you watch this video, respond to the weekly readings, read the weekly place, thought leader, tool, event, and geographic oddity for the week, complete the activity using some fascinating geographic tools and data, complete the weekly quiz, and you'll be done with this week's content. So we're going to explore cultural heritage with a story map. A story map is a multimedia web map. It's online, and it has audio, it could have video, it could have photos. It's a multimedia web map. We will look at lots of story maps this semester because they're very powerful tools in geography. Then you're going to investigate continents, nations, and states. What's the difference between those things? Interesting. And our place for our thought leader geographic oddity section is Pulau Papan, Indonesia. You'll see why when we get into it. Pulau Papan, Indonesia. Fascinating. Our thought leader this week is going to be John Harrison. He had a big role to play in figuring out where the longitude was on the Earth's surface, especially if you were traveling by ship. And the tool that we're going to look at is building information modeling, computer-aided drafting and design, so BIM CAD, and GIS, and the merging between looking at interior spaces versus exterior spaces in mapping and spatial analysis. The event we're going to look at is the Super Bowl. Sports is a cultural thing on the earth. So we're going to look at the Super Bowl through a dashboard, an interactive infographic. That'll be fun. The geographic oddity is going to be Dunblane, Scotland. The activities will be examining this world's cultural landscapes and where they are endangered. Some cultural landscapes and cultural traditions are actually endangered, and we'll find out why and how. And number 2, analyzing sports teams' affiliations. That'll be fun and interesting and maybe something you hadn't thought about before. And then the final section of the activity, we're going to analyze actually sports stadiums, because the sports is very spatial. It's all about angles, velocities, distances, trajectories, right? All sports are spatial. And then we're going to take a quiz, and that will be it for week 6 content. Looking forward to being in the course with you here during week 6. I make all kinds of maps. That's all I do. And if you saw my maps, you'd love them too. I love them. I'm getting distracted. I'll see you online in week number 6. Thanks.